It's time for Mount Vernon Rams Basketball from WMIX Sports. Rams Basketball on WMIX and WMIXSports.com is powered by the official voice of Rams Athletics, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Mount Vernon Rams Basketball is also presented in part by Red Lake College. Save thousands on your college education. Log on to rlc.edu. Tyler Toyota and Tyler's Buick GMC. Totally Tyler's. The Medicine Shop of Mount Vernon. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto on Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Winning Edge. See what they can customize at winningedgeusa.com. Schmitz Chevrolet Cadillac of Mount Vernon. And also by Banterra Bank. Banking with local style. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem. Big or small, Landers, Dixon the Mall. Schmidt Ford of Salem. People's National Bank. Ford Square in King City Chrysler. You can count on us. And Bird Watson Drug of Mount Vernon. 2 locations to serve you better. We take you to the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Tyler's, where Chris Hugo and Danny Czerwinski are standing by for the Landers Collision Center pregame show. Mount Vernon Rams Basketball starts now.
And good evening. Welcome you inside Marion Junior High School. Tonight, the Mount Vernon Rams will have the Sumner Bulldogs. So glad to be here with you after a Thanksgiving holiday as the Rams look for 3-0 tonight. Good evening. Chris Hugo and Danny Czerwinski alongside WMIX FM, video at WMIXSports.com tonight, where we will have each and every Rams game for you. So glad. Follow us on Twitter at WMIXSports.com. We're on Instagram and Facebook as well. This is your Landers Collision Centers pregame show. Landers Collision Centers in Mount Vernon and Salem have seen it all. From minor accidents to near destruction, it doesn't matter. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. So much to tell you about this matchup between the Sumner Bulldogs and the Mount Vernon Rams. It'll be coming up in about 15 minutes or so at the bottom of this 5 o'clock hour. Danny Czerwinski alongside is aforementioned in D.C. for the Rams. Important to get started 3-0 this season. 2 wins already here in this Pyramid Plus tournament over Salem on Monday night, then on Wednesday night against the host Wildcats. You get a Sumner team, however, that's kind of struggling somewhat. They're 0-2. They had a pretty lopsided loss at Collinsville on Wednesday night, and now they come in here. They're looking for a win, but for the Mount Vernon Rams, this would be prime time to get win number 3.
It would be, and going according to script, because Mount Vernon has done so very well in this tournament over the years that, again, 2 out of the last 3 years, Mount Vernon has won this championship, starting off again 2-0 and a heavy favorite to go 3-0 before a tough day tomorrow with Collinsville in the afternoon and Heron tomorrow night.
1 tonight, 2 tomorrow. We'll tell you more about the schedule of this Pyramid Plus tournament. We'll tell you more about this matchup between the Mount Vernon Rams and the Sumner Bulldogs. Sumner out of St. Louis, Mount Vernon out of, well, Mount Vernon. We'll take a break and come back. We'll talk more on your Landers Collision Centers pregame show. This is Rams Basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC.
This is Michael Tyler from Tyler's Buick GMC in Mount Vernon. My dad and grandfather started Jefferson Motors in 1951. We've been serving Central Illinois for 63 years. We are proud of our heritage, and with our recently constructed new locations, we're eager to continue our tradition of earning your business. Come and see the new 2015s at Tyler's Buick GMC, exit 95 in Mount Vernon. Get your best value at Tyler's.
Buick GMC.
Looking to promote or recognize your team, event, or organization? Check out Winning Edge. Winning Edge specializes in screen printing and embroidery on activewear, which is the longest-lasting promotional item. They will imprint your design on activewear such as T-shirts, hoodies, uniforms, hats, and bags. Contact Winning Edge to get the right activewear to help you make a lasting impression. Find Winning Edge at 212 South 9th Street, Mount Vernon, or on the web at winningedgeusa.com and Facebook.
Bird Watson Pharmacists are your trusted healthcare resources. Do you know that you have a choice when choosing your Medicare Part D plan? Hi, I'm Adam Breeze, and I want you to have the freedom to choose a plan that meets your needs using the pharmacy of your choice. Our pharmacists take the time to get to know you, explain your medications, and answer the questions you may have. We will help you understand a plan that fits your current medication list. Starting October 15th, come into Bird Watson Drug at 12th and Main or 34th and Broadway and ask for me or talk to one of our pharmacists about finding the right plan for you. HealthMart, caring for you and about you.
Back to Mount Vernon Rams Basketball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
Welcome you back inside the Marion Junior High for your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Mount Vernon Rams Basketball is presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. 5 Jefferson County branches and responsive quality service for all of your accounts. Community First Bank would like to be the first to say, welcome back to Personal Banking. Of course, Danny Czerwinski alongside. I'm Chris Hugo. Hunter Schrader back at our Mount Vernon studio tonight for the Mount Vernon Rams and the Sumner Bulldogs. Sumner, a team, as we talked about, struggling coming into this tournament. 2 losses already, trying to avoid 0-3, but they had a tough way to go on Wednesday night. They were able to play at Collinsville to save some fuel, save some time, save some windshield time. But this is a team coming in, of course, struggling somewhat out of the gate, but especially struggling in this tournament.
Struggling to get points. Marion on Monday at Carterville was a struggle for points. And as you mentioned, on Wednesday they did play Collinsville, and they had 19 that night. So it's a Sumner team struggling to find their legs a little bit. And one thing about Sumner is they get a lot of games early on because next week they'll be at the Murfreesboro tournament and the Ernie Bozarth, for those for the official name of it. And Sumner will get a lot of games early against a lot of competition from 4A all the way down to 1A and 2A next week at Murfreesboro. So this is a Sumner team going to get to see a lot of Southern Illinois, but they have to work out their kinks offensively if they want to stay in the contest that they're playing.
Well, and Sumner has a certainly busy schedule with 5 games in this tournament. They head to Murfreesboro to the Ernie Bozarth next week. Before any of that, they have a game on Monday against Confluence Prep Academy. Actually, might be in the Ernie Bozarth. Just going off of Max Preps here right quick, but it's a tournament Murfreesboro is taking on kind of a St. Louis flair. So for Sumner, get maybe a win or 2 here in this tournament if you can, and then go into a tournament where you have a bunch of familiar foes.
A bunch of familiar foes, and they're used to doing this. And, you look at what Sumner has to do. They're used to getting on the bus, playing in places, a small group, about 10 or 11 actually, and they're going to come out and they're going to play. I think after the first 2 games, they expect a lot more out of themselves as far as performance and points and everything else. And a key for tonight, I think, for Mount Vernon is the fact they cannot overlook Sumner. They cannot get into a case of what we're going to come in and take care of business and Sumner's not going to be a problem. Mount Vernon has to come out with the edge they've had in the Marion and Salem games and get out here and take care of business and not look forward to the Collinsville game tomorrow at 1 and then Heron tomorrow night at 7. You've got to keep your focus on what you need to do.
Well, have to keep it focused. Obviously don't want this to become a trap game. We'll talk more about the Mount Vernon Rams. Still to come, a preview of what's to come in our coverage as well as the rest of this basketball tournament. Landers Collision Centers in Mount Vernon and Salem have seen it all. See their work for yourself at landersauto.com. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. We'll take a break. Still 10 minutes away from the Mount Vernon Rams and Sumner Bulldogs here on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. This is Rams Basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
Ridley College's Adult Volunteer Literacy Program is looking for volunteers to help stop adult illiteracy. It's a gift of reading and be a hero forever. Ridley College will provide you with training and materials to help adults develop the basic reading ability needed to excel. You can work one-on-one, tutor a small group, or work with students in an adult education classroom. Experience the joy of helping others and change a life. Call Ridley College's Volunteer Partnership toll-free at 800-369-5321, extension 1342.
Looking for a free checking account that gives you rewards or high interest? Introducing Cha-Ching at People's National Bank. A Visa check card, e-statements, mobile banking, MoneyPass nationwide ATMs, only $100 to open, and you get to choose between cash and cash back. Stop by People's National Bank, visit peoplesnationalbank.com, or give me a call. Monitor Wills 241-6924 for details and qualifications. People's National Bank, your home for the best rewards checking on the market. Qualifications and rules apply. Member FDIC.
The Collision Center at Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac in Mount Vernon will get you back on the road quickly. Hi, this is Jeff Schmidt. Our body shop uses only brand name paints and materials with a state-of-the-art paint booth, which requires virtually no buffing. Our highly trained and experienced technicians have an impeccable reputation. We are a direct repair facility with many of the major insurance companies that will make your visit easy and hassle-free. Come see us at Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
Hello, I'm Shauna Armstrong with Page Insurance. Whether it's your first time buying individual health insurance or you're just looking for better coverage, I can help you find a health plan that's right for you and your family. I'm certified to guide you through the health insurance marketplace and explain the differences between fixed benefit insurance, major medical, short-term medical, as well as any supplemental coverage you may need. Give me a call at 242-7000 or come see me at Page Insurance on Crownview in Mount Vernon.
Streaming worldwide at WMIXSports.com. This is Mount Vernon Rams Basketball.
Welcome back, WMIX FM. WMIXSports.com has your streaming video. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside for your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Landers Collision Centers offers free premium detailing for the life of your car. Ask them how you qualify the next time you have a quality job done at Landers Collision Centers in Mount Vernon and Salem. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. Tonight's a big one for the Mount Vernon Rams, a chance to maybe showcase what you have. And for this Ram team, obviously you see the lack of success that Sumner has had to this point of the season. Obviously you can't treat it as something as if it were going to become a trap game, but for the Mount Vernon Rams tonight, could be some opportunities from some guys that may not see a lot of time.
And this will give an opportunity. If the game goes as the pundits expect, you're going to see some kids get on the floor that may not have gotten a lot of time this week or have not been on the floor yet this season. And that's their opportunity to kind of do the job application interview process, because they want to get out and show Coach Creel and staff, hey, look at me, you put me in, I can take care of business, I can get something done, I would like some PT. Because once you get out of Marion and you get into the schedule in December, it is not an easy schedule. You have the likes of Althoff that comes in on the Friday night, or you got to go to Althoff, I should say. And then you have, cases, you got Rantoul, you got Waterloo, you got Cahokia, you got no particular order of teams coming and going in Marion. A very tough December, and if you get into a point where you're not in the rotation at this point, you may not see a lot of varsity time. So this is their opportunity to get in and play and show Coach Creel and staff what they can do.
And we will certainly see what they can do. For the Rams, they're back here tomorrow at 1 o'clock against the Collinsville K-Hawks. That was the championship game last year, de facto anyway. That'll be 1 o'clock tomorrow, 12:45, your pregame on WMIX 94.1 and WMIXSports.com. Then back at it for session 2 tomorrow. 7 o'clock will be your tip, 6:45 your pregame as they battle the Heron Tigers. That'll be on WMIX FM with video at WMIXSports.com. You can watch the game there. Tonight, the Lady Rams, 6:45 your pregame, 7 o'clock your tip on AM 940, audio only at WMIXSports.com. They have the West Glen Lady Warriors at the Nashville Invitational Tournament tonight. A win tonight puts the Lady Rams in the 5th place game at 5 o'clock tomorrow. A loss sends them to the 7th place game at 3:30 tomorrow. Either way, that game will be on AM 940 with audio at WMIXSports.com. Glad to be here for your Rams and your Lady Rams on WMIX and WMIXSports.com. We need to take a break. When we come back, we'll have the lineups tonight presented by Ford Square and Kingsley Chrysler. Who's going to start for Doug Creel and Albert Thomas? Find out after a quick break. This is Rams Basketball from WMIX Sports.
Attention all Medicare Part D pharmacy patients. The annual enrollment period begins earlier this year, October 15th, and ends December 7th. And the Medicine Shop Pharmacy is ready to help you. Stop by or call to make an appointment with Eric Black or Tracy Adams. They'll review your current prescription plan and help you manage your Medicare dollars. Here's pharmacist and pharmacy owner Eric Black.
What we offer to our patients is to sit down with them and answer questions that they may have about their medications, really with the end goal of being to maximize their dollars, because that's, after all, what patients really want. We'll take appointments, we'll sit down with them, take as long as it takes to help them choose a plan that is effective at meeting their needs.
Remember, the good folks at the Medicine Shop Pharmacy are never too busy to take care of you. They look forward to understanding your health care needs and will focus on keeping you well. The Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
To call to make an appointment, call 618-242-8776.
Bad luck. Some people were just born with it. Hi, this is Chase Landers with Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem. We all know that someone who has that cartoon flag hanging over their head, getting rained on whenever the sun is out. The full moon is their worst enemy, and if something can be spilled, dropped, broken, tipped over, or lost, it will somehow happen to this person. Landers Collision Centers has seen it all. Whether you turn the wheel too sharply backing out of your garage and tore the front end off your vehicle, crunched your undercarriage running over a curve, or clipped your fender pulling into the ATM, Landers Collision Centers has your back, and we certainly won't judge. As a direct repair facility for many insurance companies, we take care of just about everything, even getting you into a temporary vehicle while we restore yours. That's Landers different. Top to bottom, big or small, Landers fixes them all. Come see us in Mount Vernon and Salem and ask us about free detailing for the life of your vehicle. Or call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
Your home for the Mount Vernon Rams is WMIX Sports, powered by Community First Bank.
Welcome back, WMIX, WMIXsports.com. We'll get to know your Ford Square King City Chrysler starting lineups for the Mount Vernon Rams. Gilwan Nelson, Braden Fitzgerald, Bryce Hunter, Shantez Taylor, and Luke Wilson. Quickly, let's meet the Bulldogs of Sumner.
Ryan Hollis, Domontre Cooper, Tommy Kilbert, DeMarcus Pierce, and Mickey Clark.
There you go. Tip will be controlled by Sumner in the backcourt. They go right to left in their home white maroon trim. The Rams are in their away blacks. They have orange numerics trimmed in white, orange trim and outlined in white down the sides. Off of the right wing, that's DeMarcus Pierce, the sophomore, with it in the front court. Looking to roll off of a screen, lost it out of bounds, no call, but it'll be a threat underneath. McKee Pierce going to have a shot blocked by Nelson. And here come the Rams into the front court for the first time tonight. Fitz will throw off right side. Three on the way from Hunter is good, and the Rams will take an early 3-0 lead.
I think that's what Mount Vernon has to do. Get out to a quick start. Don't let Sumner have any thought or chance that they may have to win this ball game.
Community First Bank of the Heartland is the official voice of high school sports here on WMIX. Always bank on your hometown team. Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Dix, Woodlawn, and Ida. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Welcome back to a turnover. Fitz linked the floor. Nope, going to drop it off in the paint for Gilwan. He'll put it up and no good on the second chance, but Gilwan's going to go to the line to shoot too.
Yeah, great job to see the open floor. Again, Braden that time almost got pinned too far down in the lane and couldn't get anything off to a teammate. Gilwan right there by him, and Gilwan Nelson off to a good start this season, and good to see him off to have this start.
As Gilwan at the line, shooting two, he'll make the first. It's 4-0, Rams on top. Pundits say that this should not be a close game at all, but this is the type of game that can evolve into a trap if you're not careful. We certainly hope for a competitive one for the sake of Sumner, as Gilwan's second is on the way, and Nelson 2 of 2 from the stripe to make it 5-0. Rams on top here in the early going. 7:05 left in the opening quarter. WMIXsports.com mobile studios driven by Tyler's, just west of Interstates 57 and 64. Newly remodeled, totally new, totally Tyler's. Running jumper from the left side of the post for Orion Hollis is no good. Rebound to the Rams, and into the front court comes Fitzgerald's. Left-hand dribble throws to Hunter. Swinging around to the left wing. Shantez Taylor with a touch. Up top, Hunter. Now into the paint. Going to be kicked out from Nelson to Fitz. Out of the corner. Trouble. It's going to be left wing. Thinking about the three was Taylor. Off a dribble drive. Throws to the elbow. Now Nelson looks inside for Wilson. And the Rams will turn it over in the paint. 5-0 Mount Vernon on top. 6:28 to go in the first. McKee Clark had it. Lost it. Looks like he stepped on the in-line, and it'll be Ram basketball underneath the bucket.
The unselfishness of Mount Vernon right now early as a takeoff from the first two games this week. Nice to see them being unselfish on the offensive end to share the basketball.
With it up top, Fitzgerald. It was a length of floor inbound. He's looking to move. Through to the back door for Wilson. He'll lose it. Wasn't ready, and 5-0 remains the Mount Vernon lead. 6:09 to play in the first. So glad you could join us on WMIX FM. Mount Vernon, Marion Effingham, a free service from Withers Broadcasting. Left wing, Orion Hollis with the basketball. Steps elbow, launches, no good. Off the left side, it comes to Wilson. Here come the Mount Vernon Rams, 2-0 on the year. 0-2 are the Bulldogs as Fitz pops from three, launches, no good. Rebound underneath, Wilson fought for it. Looking to clear out, finds Hunter. Hunter thought about going to Fitz up top, that's where it goes. Between the leg dribbles, he steps to the top of the key with 5:40 left in the first. Throws off left sideline, Taylor inside, Nelson to the basket, yes.
Nelson owning the high post at the elbow. Had two passes there. Another basket for him. Got fouled on the previous trip. So he'll want again owning that high post.
Video at WMIXsports.com is presented by Red Lake College, where you can save thousands on your college education. See how and apply online at rlc.edu, where you just saw a blocked shot as Gilbert tried to swing around on a curl, and now Taylor's into the front court, gets the easy floater, and it's 9-0.
Easy. Mount Vernon right now looks like a team that's on a mission. And a quick start for the Rams.
Quick start indeed, and now a quick timeout. It's presented by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon, where Dr. Eric Black and staff wish you and yours a very happy and healthy holiday season. Stay well. Visit the Medicine Shop online at mtvernonhealth.com. 5:09 remains in the first quarter. 9-0 is your score. With Danny Czerwinski, I'm Chris Hugo on WMIX. Hunter Schrader back at our Mount Vernon studio tonight, taking care of everything back at the powerhouse. Out of the timeout, it will be Sumner Basketball linked to the floor. They go right to left. The Rams, of course, going left to right. Here at the junior high in Marion, was the high school gym for a time, probably about until the 80s when Cuss Wilson Gym is built. It's under renovation. From the left wing comes Pierce. Looks inside, had it stolen away, but a quick foul. And this will be the team's first on Mount Vernon.
Mount Vernon has played very well, and offensively right now, a little too selfish. Spacing may be off a little bit. Or I shouldn't say selfish, they're unselfish. Spacing's off just a tad, but doing what you need to do in a game you're expected to win and win by a lot.
Inbound will come left of the bucket from Pierce. Threw it off of a Ram. Nelson will save, but it touches the sideline. It will remain with the Bulldogs. They'll have it in the corner, far corner, deep into the front court. Mekhi Clark, I should say, will trigger, and here it comes. Off of the right comes Pierce, and we're going to have a quick foul call on the Rams. Just a touch foul. It'll be the team's second. And this one will be the first on Shantez Taylor. Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. We're on Facebook as well. And don't forget about Instagram at WMIX Sports in all of those locations. 4:53 left in the first, 9-0 ball game. Pierce will inbound left of the bucket off of the baseline. Quick throw in, and Aye stepped over the line as he inbounded. It'll be a turnover on Sumner. It'll be Ram Basketball up 9-0.
That's the fourth turnover on the Bulldogs. 9-0. Mount Vernon out quickly in what they need to be doing.
We'll look for a Tony Wilt State Farm player of the game throughout this one. Tony Wilt, glad to help your family with all of their insurance needs. Give his office a call. Find him on the web at TonyWilt.com or look for the white State Farm Jeep around town. Off of the right wing. They're going to look inside the post. Shot blocked. Nelson tried to go, but Mekhi Clark will block the shot, but Bryce Hunter gets the last laugh, forcing the turnover. Back into the front court. Off of the right arc, Fitzgerald's with a left-hand dribble. 4:26 to go in the first quarter. 9-0 to score as Taylor gets it left corner. Looks mid-post. Here comes Gilwan to the butt. Nope. Got his own rebound. Put it up. Off glass. No good. Rebound will now go to Sumner. Quickly into the front court goes Gilbert to the basket, and this is going to be out of bounds. Last touch by the Rams on the block shot. It'll remain with the Sumner Bulldogs.
The length of Mount Vernon really causing Sumner fits as Reeves will come check in for Luke Wilson. A bunch of guys about 6'2", 6'1", from Mount Vernon. Long arms. That'll cause you a lot of problems defensively as Jones come in.
Jones and Reeves will check in for the Rams. Quick inbound out of the left, and that looked like it touched the gentleman out of bounds. Mike Austin caught it. What it did, it bounced off the foot of Orion Hollis, then touched the inbounder as he came over. So it'll be a turnover. It'll be Ram Basketball as Reeves inbounds to Fitz, who will bring it across the timeline at the circle. Throws off right side Jones. Fitz thought about the three. Sidesteps. Left-hand dribble with 4:01 left. Now pulls up from 21. No good. Too long. Rebound will be tipped away. Jones will outrace everybody to it. Now to be tipped away on the pass. Recovered by Hollis. Hollis will go up. Throws it through the hoop the opposite way, which is not what you want to do. But there's a foul. It looks like Hollis could have gotten himself to the line here.
May as well try it, see what happens. I mean, nobody may be looking. Yeah, right. First foul on Jones. Second on the Rams. It'll be out of bounds Sumner, which they have struggled with here tonight, trying to get in without stepping on the end line and otherwise.
Now the inbound will come, and it's going to be a quick one to DeMontre Cooper.
I think that was a midline option handoff.
I think so. I think he just reached over the baseline and gave it. And now it's going to be Gilbert with it. Coming left of the circle at the attack line on the volleyball floor with 3:35 left to go in the first. Off of the right wing, it's Hollis. He'll lob. It'll be off of the rim. It'll count as a shot attempt and a rebound to Sumner. Cross-court pass back to the arc. Hollis, another three try. No. Rebound will go to Jones. Here comes BJ and the Rams. It'll be Fitz to bring it across the timeline. 3:20 left in the first. Spin move in the paint. Going to throw up a shot. He's fouled. And Fitz will get to the line to shoot, too. It's been a no.
Nope. It'll be a pass. He was in the act of passing.
Oh, okay.
A lot of times you'll see the official give that as a shot, but he will not get it there as he was in the act of passing.
Right of the bucket. It'll go off of the baseline on the Ram inbound. Brighton Bowers into the game. He will inbound, only to have it tapped back at him by DeMontre Cooper. Scoreboard updates are presented by Bird Watson Drug. If you have questions or concerns about your medications, Bird Watson Drug's pharmacists take the time to explain and help you understand in full. Bird Watson Drug of Mount Vernon. Bowers out of the corner with Jones, playing a little bit of keep away. Jones on the right-hand dribble, now bounce pass to the right wing. Fitz looking to get past the defender, but a travel. Turnover, Mount Vernon.
Such a good move. The referee had to think, had to blow the whistle on it. Very quick move that time by Fitzgerald's, but unfortunately for the Rams, it goes as a turnover, and that is their 4th here in the first quarter, but Sumner has yet to score.
If you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home in Dixon, Woodlawn, and Mount Vernon. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. As off of the right wing, Hollis was looking into the post, but the interior pass tipped out by the Rams. It will remain with Sumner, and they will inbound to the left of their bucket. It'll be Pierce. He's able to find Hollis off of the right wing. Looking into the paint, it'll be tipped up top, and that's going to be a travel, it would appear, on Sumner. Kilbert had the right idea of trying to go exploit that seam on the right post, but never put the ball to the ground before taking a couple of steps, and it'll be a turnover on Sumner. 9-0 is the Ram lead with 2:53 left in the first, as Fitzgerald will drop it off for Jones across the timeline. Blake with it, thought about it, now throws off to the right sideline. Fitzgerald's, Jones, Brighton Bowers, Luke Wilson, and Dylan Reeves. Jones will throw over to Fitzgerald's for 3 on the way. Yes, and Fitz makes it 12-0. Rams on top on the big bomb by the junior Fitz.
Hell, they're playing a 2-3 zone. You got to get into the cracks and crevices. That time Mount Vernon did, and now force a turnover.
Fitz and Jones force that turnover. Brighton Bowers into the front court looking for his first basketball points of the year. It'll be a blocked shot out of bounds as he was coming layup off the left block, and checking back in will be Gilwan Nelson, Bryce Hunter, and Shantez Taylor. Staying on the floor are Luke Wilson and Braden Fitzgerald. And now coming in is Xavier St. Clair. I believe he takes the spot of Hollis for Sumner. Taylor will inbound. He gets it into Hunter off of the far sideline. He'll double back. 18-footer on the way. No. Glances off the side of the iron. Rebound will go to Pierce. Here come the Bulldogs. 2:12 left in the first. 12-0 lead off of the left wing. Big 3 if it goes. Cracks the goose egg for Sumner. No, it's off the mark for St. Clair. Rebound to the Rams. Fitz races into the front court with 2:02 left. He'll try a 3. In and out. Checking to see if he had the hot hand with 1:57 left to go in the first. Still 12-0, Rams on top to open up this one. It's a Pyramid Plus tournament from the Marion Junior High. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski on WMIX. Video always at WMIXsports.com, except at Centralia and Salem. As I can't see it in that left corner. Looks like there was some contact there. There was a whistle, and this could be a foul on Gilwan Nelson.
Had a little double team going on, and Gilwan got a little too much body involved. His first team's third.
Inbound will come near that corner, right at the bucket on the baseline. Quick inbound to Pierce, guarded by Taylor. Right-hand dribble for Pierce, trying to get past the defender. Taylor will pick his pocket, and a foul out of frustration on DeMarcus Pierce.
Well, it's the 9th turnover for Sumner in his first quarter, and they only have 7 shots. So when you have stuff going on like that, you're not going to be able to do much if you have more turnovers and shots attempted.
Out of the side of the bounds, it'll be quickly into the front court. Fitzgerald's with it, got it from Taylor. Pass over to the left wing. Hunter wants a 3. Hunter gets a 3. Bryce Hunter makes it 15-0. All Rams here nearly going with 1:20 left in the first. So that's the second 3 of the night for Bryce Hunter. In the front court, lost almost by Tommy Kilbert. He'll regain control at the circle. Now near the timeline with 1:08 to go in the first quarter. 15-0, Rams on top. And now let's see. 5-second call. There you go. DC on top of it. Turnover, Sumner. And with 1:03 left to go in the first, the Rams get the ball back, and a partial line change as Jones and Reeves will check back in for Doug Creel.
As this game goes, you're going to see a lot of people get in and check out what's going on.
Good ball fake there by Hunter. It'll be swung around via Jones to Taylor. Skip pass to Hunter, who was wide open. Now a nice slide pass to lane. Reeves finds Nelson. Gilwan, nothing but the bottom of the net to make it 17-love.
Gilwan hanging around that high post area is making him living here on this Friday night.
44 seconds left in the first quarter. 17-0. Rams on top. Off of the deep right wing. It's going to be a lob play, but it's intercepted by Taylor. Good idea. Just executed it properly. And now the Rams are into the front court. Looking inside. Gilwan, low post, and he's fouled on the way up. That'll be the third team foul on Sinclair. But
have a game, Gilwan.
Sumner.
He is starting to move and get inside, and his teammates recognize the hot hand. They're getting him the basketball.
That's 6, I believe. Looking for 7 and 8.
Marquis Lamore picks up his first foul.
As he checked in. Boy, the action found him quickly.
Didn't take long. He hadn't been in long enough to even hardly get his warm-ups off.
18-0 as Gilwan makes the first free throw. Now we see Dalton Beck check in for Shantez Taylor. Gilwan has another cover with 32.2 seconds left in this first quarter. It's been presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Let's see what happens on the second. Can he make it 19-0? Yeah.
Smooth as silk with the stroke from the 15-foot mark.
Gilwan making a case to be the Anthony Wilt State Farm player of the game. Or here in the early going. Kilbert's going to go in. Oh, I thought he was going to go straight to the basket off the post. Free throw line jumper on the kickback pass is no good for McKee Clark. And now off of the offensive rebound, nothing there for Sumner. With it is Cooper. Cooper gives back to Kilbert off of the left wing with a right hand dribble. 11 seconds left in the first quarter. 19-0 as the Rams starting to pitch the shutout. Turnaround coming. It's going to be stripped away by Reeves. He'll force the turnover. 3 seconds left. Fitzgerald will launch it from half court at the buzzer. Yes! Fix knocks down the half quarter to make it 22-0. After one here from Marion. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, president of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new one account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC.
This is Michael Tyler from Tyler Toyota in Mount Vernon. Nowadays, you hear other dealers talking clearance prices on 2014. Tyler Toyota can put you in a 2015 Toyota with the latest technology, sleeker styling, and a better value. With rebates as much as $1,500 and interest rates as low as 0%, stop by and check out our large selection of 2015 Toyotas. Your 2015 will be worth more in the future. Get your best value at Tyler's.
Toyota.
Broadcasting live from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Tyler's. This is Mount Vernon Rams Basketball.
Welcome back, WMIX, WMIXSports.com. 22-0, Rams on top. Fitz made a half quarter at the buzzer. Rams start with the basketball. Lob pass coming to the near side out of the corner. Hunter works to Wilson. Now Fitz, right wing three on the way, is going to be long. Rebound to the backside, tipped out of bounds by Sumner. It'll remain Ram basketball up 22-0. You heard me right. Here in the second quarter, 7:44 left to go.
Not many people thought it would go this way. As quickly as it has.
Yes, sir. As a quick inbound to Fitzgerald. His shot blocked, got his rebound. This will be a push foul on number 20, Tommy Kilbert.
In that first quarter, Sumner 12 turnovers and missed all 9 of their shots from the field. Not a good post-Thanksgiving start for them.
No, it's not. Maybe a bit of a turkey nap here for Sumner. Left of the basket, inbound will come from Taylor. He's going to look for Fitzgerald. This is the volleyball line. Hunter wide open for 3. No, rolls off the back of the iron. Rebound will go to Cooper. 7:33 left in the first half. 22-0. Rams on top. Here comes from the right side. Kilbert pushes off. It gets it off glass. Tip back there and count it. What a good tip back there by McMeeky Clark. Gets the first points of the night for Sumner.
Yep.
And an and one chance.
Gets the lid off after 8+ minutes. And Luke Wilson picks up his first foul, team's 4th.
Made the free throw, so there you go. 3-point play for Sumner makes it 22-3. Into the front court comes Fitzgerald. Off of the arc, that's going to be Hunter inside Nelson. Wilson's all alone, goes off block, good. Off of the right side, it's a good play for Wilson, and that makes it 24-3.
Wilson gets in the book with basket.
Now off of the deep right wing, it's Xavier Sinclair for Sumner. He's back to the volleyball line between the circles. This will be out of bounds. Ooh, I thought it was off Fitz's foot, but they're going to give it to the Rams.
13 turnovers for Sumner right now as things continue to go downhill for them.
Always bank on your hometown team. Community First Bank, home of the one account featuring free checking and high-yield interest. Hunter's going to race to the far wing. Looks inside. Gilwan will lose it. Oh, it'll be recovered by Sumner. Quickly into the front court. Tommy Kilbert, left-hand layup, no good. Tip back, no. Another tip back, yes. Miki Clark came in and tipped it back again. He has all 5 of the Sumner points. Cooper had a look underneath on another tip. It's the third time charm.
He had a little springboard underneath him there. Got up the floor a couple of times in succession very quickly.
Fitch will scoop it over to Taylor, wide open for 3. Yes.
Oh, my. Shantez says, I can dial it up long distance and not be charged. And the Rams look as good as everybody thought in this game.
And now Fitch trying to get the steal all the way up top. Kilbert off the left wing, sidesteps to the defender. Hunter launches a shot, good. And now 7 points in the quarter for Sumner. They're back within 20, 27-7. WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Tyler's, as Hunter wants a 3, and he has it. Bryce Hunter in on the action again. Third 3 of the night. He has 9, and it's 30-7.
This is NBA jam. You got to keep going to him.
Quick turnover as Fitz will go to the basket with the left hand. No, Gilwan the rebound. He'll put it back up after a turnaround. Leaves it soft. Shantez, do you have it? No. Gilwan underneath. 4th try. No, and a foul.
Stat stuffer.
No doubt.
No doubt. Offensive rebound. Gilwan gets one. Gets to go to the line. He has 8. Been very active in the paint tonight. And nice to see because Mount Vernon will need that as the season goes along.
Browse Tyler's new Toyota inventory at tylertoyota.net. See how much you can save with the Tyler Toyota e-discount. Totally new. Totally Tyler's. First free throw good.
I didn't know that guy could sit there in the media row. I thought you had to have permission to sit in those
apparently,
seats.
but
I guess not. I didn't think we let anybody up here by us.
I didn't think anybody wanted to be by us. As the second free throw good. Gilwan makes both. It's 32-7.
Have a game. 10 points already for Gilwan. A lot of hard work in the paint, but that's the best part to see.
Making a case for your Tony Wilt State Farm Player of the Game. Tony Wilt is glad to help your family with all of their insurance needs. Give his office a call. Find him on the web at TonyWilt.com or look for the white State Farm Jeep around town. And get to a better state with State Farm. Kilbert with it between the circles. Going to roll off left. Now throws to Sinclair. Sinclair at the left wing. And let's see. Okay. Looking for Kilbert between the circles. Going to be stolen away by Bowers, but out of bounds. It'll remain with the Rams.
Twitter Alive with Star Wars. The new lightsabers are out.
Nice.
Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy.
Got to keep up to date with that. A couple students I know will be more than happy to chit-chat with me.
DeMontre Cooper will inbound into the right wing for DeMarcus Pierce. And that
how many
steps
times?
on the
That's
inline.
what, 3 or 4 times Sumner stepped on a sideline or the baseline? I mean, you know, not pretty.
Simple fundamentals. And now off the left arc, that's going to be Bowers looking into the corner for Yules. Back to Bowers. Between the circles for Blake Jones with 4:58 left in the first half. Dalton Beck's going to zip it into Reeves. Now to the right corner, Yules. Swung around, the Rams will reverse it around. Bowers wants a 3. No, not in on the action just yet. Rebounded by Sumner into the front court. Kilbert. Ooh, blocked at the basket by Bowers. GB gets the last laugh, and Jones will race to the front court. Pops from the free throw line. Swatted away by Cooper, and here come the Bulldogs. But it's tipped out of bounds. It looks like it'll stay with Sumner from this perspective.
Sumner's woke up a little bit maybe. Kind of getting their lather back here on this second quarter.
Equip your employee team in style. Check out Winning Edge for your team's uniforms in addition to fan apparel. Find Winning Edge downtown Mount Vernon at 212 South 9th and on the web at winningedgeusa.com. Left arc, let's see what happens. This is going to be a quick reach foul on the Rams as Kilbert tried to go past the defender to get to the free throw line.
Jones impeded his progress by being in the wrong place at the right time. That'll be his second foul.
Quick inbound to Kilbert. He'll launch a 3. No good. Yules will get the rebound. 4:17 left in the first half. 32-7 is the Ram lead. Jones will bounce a pass to wide open Dalton Beck. 3 will be off the mark. Rebound will be tipped away. It'll be Kilbert for Sumner.
Attention to detail. Notice Mount Vernon in the first 2.5 games now. Very attentive to their rebounding, especially on the defensive end, and a fundamental way to do it.
And now off of the post, Lennar, and he will have his shot blocked. It'll be out of bounds. Looks like it'll stay with the Bulldogs. .352 left to go in the first half. Sumner will inbound right of the bucket. This will be DeMarcus Pierce, the sophomore. Looking in, looking out. Now lobs its way past the top to Kilbert with .350 left in the first half. Rend Lake College powers our video streaming. To see how they can power your education, log on to rlc.edu and apply online while you're there. Nice turnaround move off of the glass for Sumner. I believe that was DeMarcus Pierce, if I remember right. Dalton Beck off of the arc, looks to the high post for Reeves. Yules wants a jumper from the baseline. He'll get it, and it's 34-9.
See how many people from Mount Vernon will end up in the scorebook tonight for this one.
They're going to try to get as many as possible, I do believe. As with it up top is Kilbert. Looks off to Pierce. Deep right wing, 3:13 left in the first half. 34-9 the score. 25-point game sees the Rams on top. And now elbow jumper from the left side is no good by Miki Clark. Quentin Quiava into the front court for the Rams as they're going to continue to sub in and out freely. Bowers gets it to Beck. Now all alone, Reeves into the basket. Back to Beck for three. No, in and out. Rebound, Reeves puts it up. Tried to go reverse layup. It's no good, but Dillon will go to the line to shoot two.
Another offensive rebound from Mount Vernon. They are dominating the glass here in this one. They're doing a very good job of keeping things going.
At the line, Dylan Reeves. First free throw, make it 35-9. The Rams are up 26. Here in the first half with 2:45 left to go. Second one for Dylan is good. Make it 36-9 with 2:45 left. With 5 Jefferson County branches and responsive quality service for all of your accounts, Community First Bank would like to be the first to say, welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC. Kilbert with it at the top of the key. Looks to race pass, gets to the left elbow, launches a shot. Good. Rocked the iron, but finally dropped right through, and it's 36-11 now. Kilbert picks up his first points of the night.
That wasn't Tommy Kilbert?
Tommy Kilbert. I may have been off one because I didn't see one earlier.
Okay.
So he has 4 points in the night, I'm guessing. Up top, Quiava, three, no. Rebound will be tipped away, and this one will go to Miki Clark. Quickly, this will be Pierce into the front court, races to the basket, going to be whistled for a charge.
Gotta like seeing that. See a kid come off the bench, getting some time, and he takes a charge, says Mr. Quiava. Big alumni game tonight at Cesar Valere.
Oh, my.
People tuning in. A nice three-point shooter listening in. Not sure about defense.
36-11 the score. 25-point lead for the Rams. Draper Joy with it mid-post. Kicks back to the top, Quiava. Now to Beck off of the right arc. Coming from underneath is Nesbitt, who checked in for the first time in the year.
I'll say this. He'll probably play as much defense tonight as he did when he actually played. Shasta for all.
Oh, my. Up top for the Bulldogs is DeMarcus Pierce. He's a sophomore, left-hand dribble trying to go in, and the Rams will bail him out. He was going in like a bull in a china shop, and the Rams grabbed a couple of his arms. He only has 2, so they grab both. And now to the line to shoot 2 will go DeMarcus Pierce. All 11 of the Sumner points have been here in the second quarter. Rams did not allow a point in the first quarter as Pierce is at the line shooting 2 for the Bulldogs. First one's on the way. Looks good because it is. Of course, you can always bank on your hometown team, Community First Bank, home of the one account featuring free checking and high-yield interest. Member FDIC. 93 seconds left to go in this first half. Quickly moving one thus far. 36-12, looking to make it 13. No, the rebound will go to the Rams. Draper Joy in on the rebound. Quiava in the backcourt. A glimpse of the future here in the second quarter. Bowers with it off the left wing. Looks around. Nice pass to Joy. He'll find Nesbitt inside to the basket. Left hand, no good. Tipped up and in. It's actually tipped in by Sumner. Nesbitt will get the credit, and Royale gets in on the scoring. Crossover dribble. Oh, and this will be stolen away by Bowers. He's going to go in. Layup is good. BB, who had so many sacks for Jared Shaner and so many tackles for loss and tackles in general for the Rams football team, gets the steal there and 2. 40-12 is the Ram lead, up 28 with 53 seconds left in the half.
Well, an impressive night, an impressive half by Mount Vernon. You wanted this, you don't want to be messing around, and they have come out edgy, ready to go, big game start, and Mount Vernon looks good here on this Friday night.
17-footer is going to be long from Cooper. Rebound will go all the way out to the arc for Iki. No good, rebound to the Rams. Guayaba into the front court, 25 seconds left to go in the first half. It's 40-12. Back once at 3. Nope. Bounces around, went off the glass again. And now the rebound to Cooper and the Bulldogs. Zip pass left side, Kilbert left it off the iron. Rebound, 11 seconds to go, goes to the Rams. Up 40-12 here in the second quarter. Beck still wants some points. He's going to go to the hoop. Pushed off. That'll be an offensive foul and a turnover to the Rams.
Stuck his arm out a little bit. 7th turnover, I should say, on Mount Vernon in his first half. .9 seconds left to go. Unaware of the time is Sumner thus far, and time will expire before they get the shot off. Chris Hugo now has had that happen the first time this year and be very disappointed.
You betcha. Not a fan, but it is what it is as we head to your Second Chance Auto halftime show here at the break. The Mount Vernon Rams 40, the Sumner Bulldogs 12. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Not sure what individual health insurance plan is right for you? The Affordable Health Care Act has left many with more questions than answers. I'm Shauna Armstrong with Page Insurance. I'm certified to help find you the answers you're looking for. Together, we can analyze all your needs and shop the health insurance marketplace during this open enrollment period to find the coverage that is right for you and your family. Give me a call at 242-7000 or come see me at Page Insurance on Crownview in Mount Vernon.
At Banterra, we understand that banking is a relationship. It's a friendly face that knows your name, understands your needs, supports your goals. Banterra offers a complete range of personal and business banking products with competitive rates and loans that range from small projects to multi-million-dollar opportunities. We offer conveniences such as online banking, mobile banking, and direct deposit. For a strong community bank with exceptional customer service, Banterra is a smart choice for your banking needs. Banterra Bank, a proud supporter of Southern Illinois high school sports. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Are you suffering from lower back pain? Do you have pain due to an accident, fall, or pregnancy? And have you tried therapy or injections with little or no relief? If this sounds like you, then you might be suffering from a commonly overlooked condition called sacroiliac joint disruption. SI joint disorders can contribute up to 30% of all lower back pain, yet is rarely considered when diagnosing back pain. If you think your symptoms might be coming from your SI joint, there is help for you. To find out more information, attend our free patient seminar on December 4th at 6 p.m. located at Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Reserve your spot today by calling 1-888-768-3154.
Second Chance Auto in Mount Vernon offers great quality cars at bank rate financing, and that's great news. Who else in the area can offer that? For nearly 35 years, they've been helping people with good and not so good credit get a good vehicle at a good price. Just make your payments on time and you can save hundreds, even thousands on the total price of your vehicle. The selection has never been better, so don't get stuck this winter. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon, or call 244-4582. Second Chance Auto. Honest people, honest deals.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Second Chance Auto halftime show starts now.
And welcome back to Marion Junior High School. The Pyramid Plus tournament on its third night sees the Mount Vernon Rams up 40-12 at halftime. Game number one of this third session. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside your Second Chance Auto halftime show. What other buy here, pay here dealer in the area can save you hundreds, even thousands on the total cost of your vehicle? It's simple. Second Chance Auto can. Stop by their impressive lot and find out more. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Scoring and stats still to come. We'll also have a Bird Watson Drug scoreboard. Keep you abreast of what's going on around the region today in high school basketball, even some high school footballs, the state championships this weekend. We'll have plenty to discuss. We'll break down the first half. We'll talk about what's to come in the second. It's all coming up on your Second Chance Auto halftime show. But first, a quick commercial break. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Watson pharmacists are your trusted healthcare resources. Do you know that you have the choice when choosing your Medicare Part D plan? Hi, I'm Adam Breeze, and I want you to have the freedom to choose a plan that meets your needs using the pharmacy of your choice. Our pharmacists take the time to get to know you, explain your medications, and answer the questions you may have. We will help you understand a plan that fits your current medication list. Starting October 15th, come into Watson Drug at 12th and Main or 34th and Broadway and ask for me or talk to one of our pharmacists about finding the right plan for you. HealthMart, caring for you and about you.
The Chevy year-end clearance sale is going on now at Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac in Mount Vernon. Hi, this is Jeff Schmidt. We have huge savings and generous trade-in values. Check out our inventory of heavy-duty trucks equipped with the proven and reliable Duramax Turbo Diesel and Allison transmission. Or check out our hot-selling lineup of fuel-efficient cars and crossovers. See us on the web at SchmidtChevrolet.com. No one can touch our deals at Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new one account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC.
Back to Mount Vernon Rams Basketball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
Welcome back, WMIX, WMIXSports.com with Danny Czerwinski. I'm Chris Hugo. It's 40-12 here at the break. The Mount Vernon Rams on top of the Sumner Bulldogs, and the Rams certainly appear dominant here in the early going.
Dominant early on, and that's what you need to do on a night like tonight. Don't let Sumner have any chance. Come out and play well, and Mount Vernon has played well from the first guy they threw out there in the starting lineup to the last guy they subbed in all the way through.
No doubt about that. Of course, a 28-point advantage here after 2 quarters of play. The Rams still have 2 games here at the Pyramid Plus tomorrow. Collinsville at 1, and then 7 p.m. with Heron. We'll have video and WMIX FM on both of those. But right now, the Rams up 28 here at the half. Let's take a look at the scoring and stats.
Well, Mount Vernon is 6 of 18 from 2-point range, 33%, 6 of 14 from the arc for 43%. The Rams go 12 of 32 for 38% from the field. Sumner, 5 of 18 from 2-point range, 28%, didn't hit a 3 in 4 attempts. They go 5 of 22 from the field in the first half for 23%. Free throw shooting, Mount Vernon 8 of 8. Sumner very good as well, 2 out of 3. Rebounding went to Mount Vernon 23-17, and the turnovers all Sumner in this one, 18-7. The Bulldogs have 11 more turnovers than Mount Vernon. The Bulldogs had 3 players score in the first half. Mickey Clark had 5, Tommy Kilbert 4, and DeMarcus Pierce had 3. Gilwan Nelson leads the way for 7 different Rams who have scored with 10 points. Bryce Hunter with 9. Braden Fitzgerald has 6. Shantez Taylor 5. And then Royale Nesbitt, Dylan Reeves, and Dylan Ools 2 points apiece as Mount Vernon leads to half 40-12.
There's a quick look at your scoring and stats. We'll still have a Bird Watson Drug scoreboard update to come. We need to take a break on your Second Chance Auto halftime show. Mount Vernon Rams 40, Sumner Bulldogs 12. We'll take a break, come back. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Attention all Medicare Part D pharmacy patients. The annual enrollment period begins earlier this year, October 15th, and ends December 7th. And the Medicine Shop Pharmacy is ready to help you. Stop by or call to make an appointment with Eric Black or Tracy Adams. They'll review your current prescription plan and help you manage your Medicare dollars. Here's pharmacist and pharmacy owner Eric Black.
What we offer to our patients is to sit down with them and answer questions that they may have about their medications, really with the end goal of being to maximize their dollars, because that's, after all, what patients really want. We'll take appointments, we'll sit down with them, take as long as it takes to help them choose a plan that is effective at meeting their needs.
Remember, the good folks at the Medicine Shop Pharmacy are never too busy to take care of you. They look forward to understanding your health care needs and will focus on keeping you well. The Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
To call to make an appointment, call 618-242-8776.
This is Michael Tyler from Tyler's Buick GMC in Mount Vernon. My dad and grandfather started Jefferson Motors in 1951. We've been serving Central Illinois for 63 years. We are proud of our heritage, and with our recently constructed new locations, we're eager to continue our tradition of owning your business. Come and see the new 2015s at Tyler's Buick GMC, exit 95 in Mount Vernon. Get your best value at Tyler's.
Buick GMC.
Are you interested in a career in the culinary arts but can never afford the high cost of cooking school? Ridley College has a low-cost recipe for success. For as little as $5,500 per year, you can get a quality culinary arts education in your own backyard. That even includes books, tuition, class fees, and supplies. Learn to master domestic fare, pastry, and foreign cuisine in Ina, Illinois. Save thousands on a culinary arts education at Ridley College. For more information, log on to rlc.edu/culinary arts.
Look for exclusive videos on our YouTube channel. This is Rams Basketball from WMIX Sports.
Welcome back, WMIX, WMIXsports.com. We'll get started with the second half in about 3 minutes from the Marion Junior High. The Mount Vernon Rams lead Sumner by a score of 40-12. And plenty of scores from around the region today, courtesy of Bird Watson Drug.
Start the Nashville girls tournament today. Mount Vernon lost to the Hornets 42-22. Altoff over Oakville 50-22. Mascoutah beat Freeburg 51-38, and Collinsville beat Westcliffe 55-35. 4 more games there tonight at Nashville, including the Mount Vernon Lady Rams, who will play at 7 o'clock against Westcliffe on AM 940 or here at WMIXsports.com. We'll go with football in 1A. Forreston beat Carrollton 20-15. Pearl City, who wins a state championship in 2A over Aurora Forsyth 41-12. The interesting thing is Pearl City has 33 kids in their program. That is freshman through senior. They're wondering if they'll even have a team next year. And in Class 3A right now, it is Wilmington leading Williamsville 10-3 with about 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
Enjoy the convenience of their drive-through service at both locations. Visit Bird Watson Drug at 12th and Main and 34th and Broadway in Mount Vernon. 40-12 as we get started with third quarter action from Marion Junior High. Inbound will come from Orion Hollis. Half court, side of the bounds, far side. Gets it into Kilbert. Kilbert going to give right back to Hollis, looking for the lob play inside. Turnaround coming from Clark is no good. An air ball rebounded by Taylor. Here come the Rams in transition from the left side. Gilwan, reverse layup. No, tip back Taylor. Wow. Yes, hello.
Shantez Taylor everywhere he needs to be.
42-12 sees the Rams up 30. Hollis with it right of the circle for the Bulldogs. They go left to right here in the second half, wearing their home whites maroon trim. Looking in, down low. Cooper will come away with it, coming out of the corner, looking for the lob. Fits, and Kilbert will collide. It'll be a foul on Braden. That'll be the team's first.
Yep. I was wondering where they were going to go with that one, but did as you expected.
Out of the inbound, coming for it. Ooh, Braden thought he was going to have the last laugh. Tipped it away, did a great job of forcing what would have been a turnover, but simply ran out of real estate. 7:21 left to go in the third quarter. 42-12, Rams up 30 over the Sumner Bulldogs. Coming around from the right, pull up from the post is no good. Rebound will go to the back door for Bryce Hunter. Nice pass, threaded the needle to Shantez. Layup's good.
9 points for Taylor, and he really has been the spark for this team on this run to get him out to a 32-point lead. And by the way, no running clock at all in this tournament.
No matter how much anybody would want one. 6:55 left to go in the third. 44-12 the score. Far sideline, that is Orion Hollis. And he will lob out of bounds, partially tipped by the Rams.
Now, as good as Mount Vernon has played to get to this point up 44-12, what they have to stay out of those bad habits of trying to get steals, back tap, daring themselves to jump in the passing lanes, making guesses. Stay within themselves and don't get in these bad habits. You won't be able to do the same sort of things tomorrow or the rest of the season against a lot of teams compared to this.
No doubt about that.
Not sure what was discussion there. All the officials were talking to AD Mike Sharnack here at Marion. They are going to play a running clock. They did not the first two nights, but they are tonight, it looks like.
Well, there we go.
Okay.
That has come in from the tournament manager themselves as Hollis launches a shot, rebounded by number 42, Marquil Lunar. And tipped out of bounds, blocked shot out of bounds, I should say, for the Rams.
There's a foul on Gilwan.
Oh, okay.
The way it looked is they're going to play a short clock or running clock in this, and they did not the first two nights. So not sure. We'll find out here shortly, I guess.
I think if it gets to 40 is what I thought I saw. Trying to read some lips. First free throw good.
I was sitting by someone who said there wouldn't be. And that person would have been in the know, but things could change here. Shopping day, maybe people have to get to some late deals on a Friday night. Not me. I'm
Sumner
done.
staying in town tonight.
I think Collinsville is staying as well.
6:44 left in the third. Length of the floor inbound for the Rams. It'll be Luke Wilson into Braden Fitzgerald, who would bring it across the timeline. Your community, your choice, your bank, with 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC. Soft bounce pass will be stolen away. Here comes from the left side. Oh, Fitz looked like he had a clean reach in there, but Gilbert's arm went the other way to suggest maybe there was some bodily contact. 6:28 to play here in the third. 44-14. The Ram lead is 30. Orion Hollis will inbound. He'll get it to the left wing for Tommy Kilbert. Looking around for Hollis. He'll come into the paint. Oh, shot blocked by Hunter. Rebounded, though, by Clark, who will turn around and go back door. Good find for Cooper. Or Pierce, rather.
Yeah. 5 for him.
That's 44-16. Fitz with it between the circles. Left-hand dribble. 6:07 left in the third. That's Taylor with it off of the arc. Throws to a wide-open Bryce Hunter. NBA three. A soft rebound will go to Sinclair, and here comes Sumner. Ooh, nice. I was going to say nice shovel pass to the back door, but it goes right through the hands and out of bounds via Pierce. It'll be Ram basketball in the turnover. Rend Lake College powers our video. Rend Lake College offers over 100 degree and certificate programs for thousands less. See which is right for you with full descriptions at rlc.edu, where you can watch right now to see Taylor throw to the right wing for Fitzgerald's. 3 on the way, long. Rebound will go to Taylor.
Man, he's been everywhere on both ends. That's a travel.
Crossover dribble, but didn't get the dribble down in time before making the steps. 44-16, 28-point ball game here in Marion at the junior high.
Classic 3A game going on in Champaign. Williamsville and Leamington tied at 10 with about 6.5 to go.
Oh, my.
2 perennial powers in football. Williamsville is late. Wilmington for a long time. As another Sumner turnover.
Rams get it back. 5:23 left to go here in the third quarter. Who will be your Tony Wilt State Farm Player of the Game? Find out in our postgame show. Tony Wilt, glad to help your family with all of their insurance needs. Give his office a call. Find him on the web at TonyWilt.com or look for the white State Farm Jeep around town.
Well, they played 8 minutes. Only leads T-Town 4-2.
Oh, my.
In boys play at the Capital Classic.
Off of the left baseline for Luke Wilson. Gives back to Taylor. Taylor has Fitzgerald's open wide up top. Finds Wilson. Good move to the basket by Luke Wilson. Does everything but make it, unfortunately.
Got to go up strong and not expect contact.
Now into the front court will come Hollis. Over to the left side. This looks to be Pierce coming from the baseline. Launches a jumper. No good. Pardon me. That was Sinclair. Rebound into the Rams. Taylor into the front court. 4:55 left in the third. Fitz open in the corner. Left side 3. Long. Rebound will go to Hunter. Tried a no-look pass in the lane. Probably should have looked because it was turned over. And now, well, okay.
Foul on Hunter.
Bryce Hunter will get the foul, and that was going to be quite the Euro step to the basket, I think.
Well, it was, and included Asia as well. But in this game with this score, you're not going to get a lot of that unless you just blatantly, obviously, everybody in the room can see that you travel. That was more of an association move from the NBA, and then he airballs the first one. But that happens.
If you're concerned about your Medicare D plans, let Bird Watson Drugs Pharmacists help you understand your options. Stop in at 12th and Main or 34th and Broadway in Mount Vernon. Bird Watson Drug powers our scoreboard updates night in and night out. Second free throw, good. And it's 44-17, Rams on top. 4:42 left to go in the third quarter. Fitzgerald's a left-hand dribble across the timeline between the circles. Now off to the left wing. That's Taylor. Mid-post pass, Reese. Finds backdoor action from Luke Wilson. That time he goes strong to the hoop, and it's 46-17 Rams.
Chase Buttinger kind of play from the NBA. Arizona now Rocket. Kind of that baseline lurk with the lay over the rim.
Good hands by Bryce Hunter. Intercepted the pass from Hollis, and now bounces the pass to Reeves. Front court, three-pointer, no good. Rebound at the back door. Who else but Taylor? Now he'll look for Fitz up top. Fitzgerald feigns a pass to the left side. Now goes wide open Hunter for 3. Yes!
Wow.
49-17.
He's got 4 threes in the game. Says, hey, don't worry. Look at me. Player of the game, timeout on the floor.
timeouts presented by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy at 2339 Broadway. Dr. Eric Black and the staff of the Medicine Shop wish you and yours a very happy and healthy holiday season. Stay well. Visit the Medicine Shop, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. 49-17, midway through the third quarter. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. And what's wrong?
Kick return by Wilmington after Williamsville ties it. Makes it 16-10 Wilmington. Williamsville ties it up, spent a half trying to get back into it, and Wilmington runs back the next kick for a return touchdown. An unbelievable run. Just flat unbelievable. 91 yards. And he dodged all kinds of bullets on that run back.
Williamsville. I see what you did
got
there.
Got that? Okay.
3:57 to go in the third. 49-17, Rams up 32. And now Brighton Bowers almost forces a turnover. Good to get the hand in there. Fitz guarding Orion Hollis. Skip pass will be just high enough for DeMontre Cooper to come up with it. There's Gilwan Nelson on him. DeMarcus Pierce with the basketball, the young sophomore on Albert Thomas's team. Up top, crossover dribble, now trying to work inside, and that'll be a travel. Good defense that time by Brighton Bowers. What else would you expect?
Yeah, Bowers played well. Braden Fitzgerald has played some very solid defense in his second half as well. He's done a good job. This team, Mount Vernon, not wanting to fall in those bad habits in this game before two big ones tomorrow.
Blake Jones with it, throws over to the right side for Fitz. One-handed pass back to Blake, swung around to Bowers. He'll look for Fitzgerald coming around in the left corner. Fitz still with the basketball. He'll double back, go a baseline shot blocked as he is fouled on the way to the basket.
Of course, Mount Vernon's won this tournament 2 of the last 3 years.
Heron's been very kind at the tournament.
Heron's been very kind.
Rams trying to do it here at Marion, which would mean that they've won everywhere this tournament's been hosted except for Marion High School.
Wrong.
If they could win this.
Wrong.
How's that wrong?
Because it was hosted at Johnson City when it started.
No. Since they've been in the tournament.
Okay.
I should clarify. Yes, I
It's
realize.
either me or somebody else going to hunt you down. So.
Well, here's the thing. That's why it was the pyramid.
I remember
it was kind of like a triangle with Heron, Johnson City, and Marion.
Yeah. Johnson City got out, but they did host.
Right.
When this thing started.
Fitz makes 1 of 2 that time to make it 50-17. 3:10 to play here in the third. Off of the right wing, crossover dribble from DeMarcus Pierce. There's Bowers in his face, trying to force the turnover, and then Jones will tip it away. So the Rams get the turnover. Reeves recovers in the backcourt. It'll be Brighton Bowers. He's going to give it to BJ to bring across with 2:53 to go here in the third. 50-17, the Rams lead is 33. Fitz wide open for 3. No. Rebound to go to the backside, and this will be a quick foul on the Rams.
A little reach-in variety. Kind of keep people honest. That's on Reeves.
Rams fans, if you haven't found the time to stop by the new Winning Edge at 212 South 9th, now you can buy your gear online. Log on to store.winningedgeusa.com. That's store.winningedgeusa.com. 2:43 to go in the third. You got to remember, sometimes I'm not the one you have to take to school. That's the guy on your left up here in the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios.
Those of you wondering or driving around, there are plenty of seats available here.
Yes,
Big
there
junior
are.
high gym.
Left wing 3 is no good by number 23, Xavier Sinclair. 50-17 the score. Rebound, I thought, was going to be, looked like there was a foul of frustration variety on DeMarcus Pierce.
His third, team second. Those of you out and about wanting to come to the game, come on down. Plenty of seats. If not, sit by us.
Should be a great atmosphere in here tonight. As out of the left corner, it's Ools looking back to the left wing for Dalton Beck. To the top for Blake Jones. Now back to Beck. He'll try a 3. He's wanted it all night, hasn't got it. BJ will tip it to Bowers. Ools with it off of the left block. He's going to give it back to Beck. One dribble gives back to Jones. He looks for Bowers, now comes back to Beck. Wide open for 3. Yes.
He finally got it.
Had to happen eventually.
5th time's the charm.
Dalton Beck off of the bench with a big 3 tonight. And now Pierce with it. Gives back to Hollis between the circles. Left side for Sinclair. I don't know where that was going, but I know Dylan Reeves intercepted it. Up 36 with 1:40 left in the third quarter. Bowers wants a 3. Yes.
Oh! Everybody getting into the act.
He has 5 on the night with 1:30 left to go here in the third quarter. Community First Bank of the Heartland, the official voice of the Rams, as Hollis leaves a three short. Rebound went to Beck, but it'll be stolen away. Now they look for Hollis in the paint. He's going to throw across. Reeves will tip it out of bounds. It'll remain with Sumner with 1:16 left to go in the third. 56-17 is your Ram lead.
Well, Wilmington had that lead for a very short time. Williamsville just threw about a screen pass that goes for 70 yards. Tied at 17 with about 5 minutes to go.
Quick inbound will come out of the right. All scoreboard updates presented by Bird Watson Drug. 18-footer no good from Mickey Clark. Rebound will go to DeMontre Cooper. Gives back to Pierce between the circles with 1:04 left to go in the third. 56-17 the score. Rams up big. Now a three. Right side. It'll be off glass, off rim. Rebound will go to Bowers. Keeps control of it. Good dribble by Brighton with 52 seconds left in the third. 56-17. The Rams up 39. Crossover for Cuiava. Ooh, that's going to trip me up in the future. As Bowers goes to the hoop. Layup's going to be strong. Rebound will go to Cooper. 39 seconds left. Third quarter action from Marion Junior High. The Mount Vernon Rams 56. The Sumner Bulldogs 15. Between the circles, it is DeMarcus Pierce for Sumner. They're in their home whites, maroon trim. The Rams are in their away black with orange and white trim. Left side for Sinclair. Between the leg dribble with 18 seconds, gives back to Hollis at the volleyball line. To the cross post, and no good off of the right side by Clark. Rebound to Ools with 10 seconds. We have a deep in the backcourt with 7 left. He'll cross the timeline behind the back dribble, give off to Beck. Three coming with 3 seconds. Good. Beck nails a three, and that'll make it 59-17. Mount Vernon on top as we head to the fourth quarter. This is Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
Second Chance Auto in Mount Vernon offers great quality cars at bank rate financing, and that's great news. Who else in the area can offer that? For nearly 35 years, they've been helping people with good and not so good credit get a good vehicle at a good price. Just make your payments on time and you can save hundreds, even thousands on the total price of your vehicle. The selection has never been better, so don't get stuck this winter. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon, or call 244-4582. Second Chance Auto. Honest people, honest deals.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new one account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC.
Streaming worldwide at WMIXSports.com. This is Mount Vernon Rams Basketball.
Welcome back to the Marion Junior High in time for the fourth quarter, played under a continuous clock. Rams start with the basketball, and they start with a turnover on the travel from the right wing as they go right to left. 7:45 to play in the fourth. Again, a continuous clock, so this one will be over relatively quickly, barring a timeout. With 5 Jefferson County branches and responsive quality service for all of your accounts, Community First Bank would like to be the first to say, welcome back to personal banking, member FDIC. The long deuce coming. Ooh, nice putback there by number 30, Mickey Clark. Broke the law of verticality, got the shot off though, and now the rebound out of bounds will remain with Sumner. 59-17 if you're just joining us. The Ram lead is 42. Right at the bucket off of the baseline, Orion Hollis. He will find Xavier Sinclair. Now looks for Mickey Clark at the free throw line. Back to the right side, Lenoir. Out of the right corner comes Sinclair. The Rams in man at the moment with 7 minutes left to go here in the fourth. That'll be a long two, but the rebound will be tipped back into Cuiava. Bowers into the front court off of the right wing with 6:49 left. He'll go off baseline and somehow finds the points on a roller. 61-15.
Who had that? Wasn't who I thought it was.
What, on that?
Yeah.
Bowers.
Oh.
BB.
Missed I looked up, looked down, and by that point it was too late.
Quick putback by Mickey Clark on the offensive rebound to make it 61-19. Red Lake College powers their video. They can also power your college education for thousands less. Visit rlc.edu to find out more. Bowers off of the right wing. Draper Joy up top. Eyes a wide open three. No. Rebound will be tipped away just out of the reach of Nesbitt. And here come the Bulldogs in transition. Ooh, Hollis, a nice move to the basket. He gets a running jumper.
Something they need. Confidence. They're wanting to build on something.
Makes it 61-21. Continuous clock, 5:55 left to go in the fourth quarter. Dalton Beck up top. Finds Nesbitt. Nesbitt's going to work that body. Left hand good.
There. Much to the joy of the Mount Vernon Ram faithful. Rams will go to 3-0, continue their liking of the Pyramid Plus.
Tyler's may have 2 new locations, but they are still your best connection for your next automobile. Find them just west of Interstates 57 and 64 in Mount Vernon and worldwide at tylertoyota.net and tylerscars.com. Rebound off to the right side. The shot will be blocked by Nesbitt off the initial miss by St. Clair, so no second chance opportunity for Sumner. Guayava with it into the front court between the circles, pass to Nesbitt on the left wing. Royale will look back to the top for Joy. Bowers will swing over to Beck for 3. No, long off the mark. Rebound. Thunderous rebound. A spike. Back to Guayava from Nesbitt. Cross pass. This will go to the left wing for Beck. 3 is good.
Wow. He's got 3 threes off the bench. Zone buster. Knock off that term for Matt Wynn back in his day at Benton.
4:48 to go in the fourth. 66-21. Off of the far side will come Sinclair. Sinclair turnaround move. There's going to be a foul on the floor. Not sure if it's going to go against Quinton or whom.
Running clock.
So 4:30 left to go in the fourth.
So they must have made a gentleman's agreement somewhere during the game to go ahead and have the running clock. As we were told earlier in the week, there would be no running clock.
Your community, your choice, your bank. With 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs, Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. Off of the inbound, under the bucket. This will be Sinclair right wing. Left to right go the Bulldogs.
Dribbled.
Yeah, he did. Turnover, Sumner. It'll go back with Mount Vernon. 4 minutes left to go in the ball game. 66-21 the score. Continuous clock here at the Pyramid Plus. We'll have your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show coming up. We'll have your Tony Wilt State Farm Player of the Game and your Bird Watson Drug scoreboard. Inbound came in front of the Sumner bench in the back court. Guayava bring it across. Right-hand dribble with 3:42 left in the fourth quarter. Stops at the three-point arc. Decides to give off left side to Ools. Ools going to hand off to Bowers. Lost out of bounds. Turnover Mount Vernon. And this will go back with Sumner.
Well, you know, you're going to get that in this time of game, this kind of game. Mount Vernon will be 3-0 heading into tomorrow. Doug Curry will be on the Saturday Sports Show tomorrow morning, right out of the gate as usual.
Talk to him about this 3-0 start. I'm sure he's glad about that. Speaking of glad, Tony Wilt glad to help your family with all of their insurance needs. Give his office a call. Find him on the web at TonyWilt.com or look for the White State Farm Jeep around town and get you a better state with State Farm. Nice move to the basket by Kilbert, but it rimmed out. Rebound and put back Miki Clark. He has 2 more, and it's going to be 66-23. Into the front court, Ools off the left wing, looking in for Nesbitt. Nesbitt's going to use that body, uses that left hand off glass good. Not much you can do to stop it.
No, he gets that big old body near that rim. It's not going to go away.
That is Kilbert. We're looking inside, Lennar.
Probably got away with a travel.
Yeah, but he'll go to the line to shoot too.
That was one of those up and under Charles Oakley type moves. And got away with it. Has another minute or so. The clock will run off as we wait on this free throw.
2:15 left at the moment here in the fourth quarter. WMIXsports.com. You'll find a full scoreboard later tonight as well as our archived broadcasts. Always bank on your hometown team. Community First Bank, home of the one account featuring free checking and high yield interest. Member FDIC. 1 of 2 that trip for Marquil Lennar. And now the Rams go length the floor. Layup left short by Guayava. Rebound will go to Hollis. Into the front court comes Orion Hollis. Going to drop it off back door. Recovered at the feet. Lennar's going to try to put it back up over Nesbitt. Not going to happen. Bowers out of the traffic and into the front court quickly. It's a foot race. Layup's good.
Bowers was 7 off the bench.
And now it's 70-24. Kilbert with the basketball. Going to throw over to Orion Hollis. Free throw line extended, and it'll be tipped away by Draper Joy out of bounds. It'll remain with Sumner with 1:16 to play. We'll have your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show coming up. Run down your scoring and stats. Talk about the game that was and the dominant performance by the Rams over Sumner here tonight. A walking dribble on the left side by Sumner. Looking for the lob play down low. It'll be tipped away by Bowers as he forces the turnover. Cuiava with it. Lobs ahead to Nesbitt. Nesbitt's going to pop from about 15. It'll be long. Rebound. Draper Joy will tip it away. Bowers can't catch up with it in front of Doug Creel, and it'll be Sumner basketball with 40 seconds left.
Time will tick out.
So the tournament now ahead of schedule.
Yep.
With 30 seconds left to go in this one, the Rams are going to improve to 3-0. Sumner will drop to 0-3 as left side is Kilbert looking for a shot. Nope, going to have to give to Orion Hollis at 22 seconds. Inside the free throw line, no. Tipped back to Kilbert. Put back there, yes. And that is going to be Donovan Ikai. Make it 70-26. Rams will go into the front court here with 8 seconds. Draper Joy for some points. No, short. Rebound will be tipped out of bounds. It's not going to matter. They will not have time for an inbound. We have reached our final score here tonight. The Mount Vernon Rams 70, the Sumner Bulldogs 26. We'll take a break, come back and talk about it with your Schmidt-Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Every other incident, it seems as if someone says, "You'll never believe what happened." Hi, this is Chase Landers with Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem. I assure you, Landers Collision Centers has seen and fixed it all. Whether your toddler got behind the wheel and backed into the trash can, a kid at school thought it would be funny to take off in your son's truck and sideswipe a brick wall, or even if your ex took a major league whack at your truck windows, we can make it go away, and we certainly won't judge. As a direct repair facility for many insurance companies, we take care of just about everything, even getting you into a temporary vehicle and offering free premium detailing for the life of your vehicle. That's the Landers difference. Top to bottom, big or small, Landers fixes them all. Come see us in Mount Vernon and Salem and ask us about free detailing for the life of your vehicle, or call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
Looking for a free checking account that still offers rewards for doing the things you already do? Introducing Cha-Ching. This is Susan Sahaki with People's National Bank. We want you to get the most out of your money, which is why we offer Cha-Ching Cashback Checking. Cha-Ching Cashback lets you earn 2% on all your debit card purchases. We'll even refund your ATM fees nationwide. There's never a minimum balance to earn any of your Cha-Ching Cashback rewards. Stop by People's National Bank for details on our new Cha-Ching Checking. Qualifications and rules apply. Member FDIC.
Don't just dream about a better job. Go get it with scores of programs that take 2 years, 1 year, or even just a few months to complete. Rend Lake College is your gateway to a career you'll love. From nursing to coal mining, from computer programming to cosmetology, and everything in between. Rend Lake College is affordable, convenient, and ready to get you trained for your new job fast. Call us at 618-437-5321 or visit us at rlc.edu.
Schmidt Ford of Salem is happy to announce that local South Central graduate and Texas Ranger pitcher Spencer Patton will be signing autographs on Saturday, November 29th from 11 to 1 at Schmidt Ford of Salem. Just bring in a ball or whatever you would like him to sign. There will be raffles for signed jerseys, a bat, a hat, and a baseball. The money raised will go to the Candy Cane Project to help our local school children in need. So mark your calendar Saturday, November 29th from 11 to 1 and come get an autograph from local Texas Ranger pitcher Spencer Patton.
Have the laws and regulations of the Affordable Health Care Act left you stressed and confused? I'm Shauna Armstrong with Page Insurance. I'm certified to help guide you through the health insurance marketplace. Let's talk about individual health care plans. Maybe you're self-employed or your employer doesn't offer health coverage, or it simply isn't affordable. I can help. Even if you're between jobs and not eligible for Medicare, I can help. Give me a call at 242-7000 or come see me at Page Insurance on Crownview in Mount Vernon.
This is Mount Vernon Rams Basketball from WMIX Sports. The Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show starts now.
Welcome back, WMIX FM, WMIXSports.com. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski for your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. Mount Vernon Rams win their third game of the Pyramid Plus tournament tonight at the Marion Junior High. They handle Sumner, Missouri, 70-26, and it was just a dominant performance all around.
Dominant performance, the way you had to have it done. I mean, Mount Vernon needed to come in here and not mess around, make sure to take care of business early, and because they did, they're going to get out of here with a very dominant win and get ready for 2 tough games tomorrow against Collinsville and Heron.
No doubt about that. We'll see how they got to that 70-26 result with our scoring and stats here in just a moment. First, we need to take a quick break on your Schmitz-Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, president of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new one account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Roy Schmidt, Ford Lincoln dealer at Ford Square, Mount Vernon. I want to invite you to the biggest party of the season. We are throwing a going-away party for all of the 2014 models with 0% financing for 72 months. Help us say goodbye with additional Ford credit bonus cash. In addition to 0% for 72 months, get $500 in bonus cash on all 2014 Fiestas and Fusion hybrids, or an additional $1,000 on 2014 Fusion Energy and Escape, or find an additional $1,500 on select 2014 Fusion Gas. That's a 0% financing for 72 months plus Ford bonus cash. We're ready to say goodbye to the 2014 models and make room for all the new 2015 lineup. Come see our sales associates at Ford Square, 61 Broadway in Mount Vernon, or browse our new and pre-owned inventory at FordSquare.com.
Looking to promote or recognize your team, event, or organization? Check out Winning Edge. Winning Edge specializes in screen printing and embroidery on activewear, which is the longest-lasting promotional item. They will imprint your design on activewear such as T-shirts, hoodies, uniforms, hats, and bags. Contact Winning Edge to get the right activewear to help you make a lasting impression. Find Winning Edge at 212 South 9th Street, Mount Vernon, or on the web at winningedgeusa.com and Facebook.
This is Mount Vernon Rams Basketball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
We welcome you back, WMIX, WMIXsports.com, your Schmitz-Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. Mount Vernon Rams victorious over the Sumner Bulldogs 70-26. We see how it became with our scoring and stats.
The Rams go 14 of 32 from 2-point range, 44%, 10 of 26 from the arc for 38. The Rams go 24 of 58 from the field for 40%. Sumner was 10 of 38 from 2-point range, 26%, while they were 0 of 8 from the arc to go 10 of 46 from the field for 22%. Free throw shooting, Mount Vernon 9 out of 10 for 90%. Sumner was 6 out of 9 for 67%. Mount Vernon won the rebounding battle 38-34. And the turnovers, Sumner had 28, which was 2 more than total points. Mount Vernon only had 13. Scoring in the game, Sumner was led by Miki Clark with 9. Orion Hollis had 2. Tommy Kilbert 4. DeMarcus Pierce 6. Donovan Ike 2. And Markeel Lamore had 3. The Rams had several players score in the game. Obviously 3, 6, 9, 10 Rams to make the official count. Bryce Hunter led the way with 12, and Gilwan Nelson had 10 for the double-digit scores. Shantez Taylor and Dalton Beck had 9, followed by Braden Fitzgerald and Brighton Bowers with 7. Royale Nesbitt had 6. Braden Fitzgerald 7, Dylan Reeves 2, Luke Wilson 2, and Dylan Ools 2 as the Rams go to 3-0. Defeating Sumner 70-26.
That's your scoring and stats. We owe you a Bird Watson Drug scoreboard. We'll get to that momentarily. We also owe you a Tony Wilt State Farm Player of the Game. Rams win it tonight. They improved to 3-0. Sumner drops to 0-3. 70-26 was your final score. We'll be back in just a moment on your Schmitz-Chevrolet Cadillac postgame. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Backaches, bad hips, rickety knees? Why not try aquatic therapy? The Red Lake College Aquatic Center has more than a swimming pool. Try a 6-lane, 75-foot lap pool, along with a whirlpool 10 feet in diameter and a 10-foot by 20 hydrotherapy pool. Aquatic therapy is very affordable. In many cases, the tuition is waived entirely. With special access and dressing areas for the elderly and physically challenged, getting into water is easy. Experts are on hand to assist with various areas of aquatic fitness and rehab. Call 437-5321, extension 1207, or visit rlc.edu.
At Banterra, we understand that banking is relationship. It's a friendly face that knows your name, understands your needs, supports your goals. Banterra offers a complete range of personal and business banking products with competitive rates and loans that range from small projects to multi-million-dollar opportunities. We offer conveniences such as online banking, mobile banking, and direct deposit. For a strong community bank with exceptional customer service, Banterra is a smart choice for your banking needs. Banterra Bank, a proud supporter of Southern Illinois high school sports. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
This is Michael Tyler from Tyler Toyota in Mount Vernon. Nowadays, you hear other dealers talking clearance prices on 2014. Tyler Toyota can put you in a 2015 Toyota with the latest technology, sleeker styling, and a better value. With rebates as much as $1,500 and interest rates as low as 0%, stop by and check out our large selection of 2015 Toyotas. Your 2015 will be worth more in the future. Get your best value at Tyler's.
Toyota.
This is your local State Farm agent, Tony Will, and proud supporter of the Mount Vernon Rams. Whether you are a new customer or one that has been loyal to State Farm for years, let me take this opportunity to thank you for your business. If you are not currently with State Farm and are looking for someone you can trust to handle your insurance or financial service needs, let me invite you into our office. You will have a local agent you can work with, backed by the industry leader in State Farm. Find us in the phone book, online, or flag the State Farm Jeep down if you have to. However you find us, we look forward to talking to you soon.
This is Mount Vernon Rams Basketball from WMIX Sports. The Tony Wilt State Farm Player of the Game is next.
Welcome back. WMIX, WMIXsports.com. 70-26 your final as the Mount Vernon Rams win it over the Sumner Bulldogs tonight. We owe you on your Schmitz Chevrolet Cadillac postgame a Tony Wilt State Farm Player of the Game.
You know what? I'm kind of torn between Bryce Hunter and Shantez Taylor. That's kind of the two I'm torn between. I really don't know if I could pick one or the other at this point.
Well, there you go.
I know that's bad, but
yeah, it is.
Well, I know.
Why not give it to both?
Okay, you have the final call.
There you go. Shantez Taylor, Bryce Hunter for their efforts tonight. Your Tony Wilt State Farm Players of the Game. You'll be able to find them on WMIXsports.com in the not-too-distant future. Tony Wilt, get to a better state with State Farm. You can find him in his office. Find him online at TonyWilt.com or look for the white State Farm Jeep around town. And again, get to a better state with State Farm. One more thing left to do before we wrap it up tonight on your Schmitz Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. We owe one final Bird Watson Drug scoreboard update.
Well, lots of scores, and we'll start other places. Capital Classic, Mount Carmel beat Lawrenceville 64-57. T-Town over Pinckneyville 56-49. And Marshall beat Fairfield 65-63. Cowden Herrick beat Mulberry Grove 59-49. Alton Marquette beat Litchfield 53-31. Christ Our Rock Lutheran beat East Altonwood River 70-51. In football today, two of the three games have been absolute classics. Forreston beat Carrollton 20-15. Pearl City, with 33 players in their entire program, may not have football next year, wins a 2A state title over Monroe or Forsyth 41-12. And then Wilmington beats Williamsville 20-17 on a 32-yard field goal in the final seconds. The horn went off, and that was the winner as Wilmington edges Williamsville, an absolute classic. That game was 3-0 at halftime in 3A.
Unbelievable. Scoreboard updates presented by Bird Watson Drug with two locations in Mount Vernon to serve you better, 12th and Main and 34th and Broadway in Mount Vernon. That's going to do it for us tonight. The Mount Vernon Rams are back at it tomorrow. 12:45 p.m. is your pregame. 1 o'clock is your tip as the Rams battle Collinsville. That'll be the first session. Second session tomorrow night at 7. Your pregame will be 6:45. Your tip-off at 7 o'clock. The Rams will battle the Heron Tigers. Before that, we'll have the Saturday Sports Show tomorrow on AM 940 and WMIXsports.com. We'll talk with Coach Creel about his team's effort tonight and what they look for tomorrow night, and then heading into conference play next Friday at Alta. We have Lady Rams coming up. Should be on the air about now on AM 940 and WMIXsports.com as they will battle the West Glen Lady Warriors up at Nashville. Their game time tomorrow, dependent upon this game. Stay tuned to social media and the Saturday Sports Show tomorrow to find out when. We'll have the Saturday Sports Show again after the 8 o'clock news tomorrow on AM 940. For Danny Czerwinski, for Hunter Schrader back at our Mount Vernon studio, for all of us at WMIX Sports, thank you for watching our broadcast on WMIXsports.com or listening to it here on 94.1 FM. I'm Chris Hugo reminding you the final score. The Mount Vernon Rams 70, the Sumner Bulldogs 26. So long from Marion.